This is Rust. We're here on Xbox Series X taking a look at the current gen. I guess we should call it the next gen version of the game because that sounds cooler. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So for many years we've kind of been stuck with the last gen version of Rust. Visually, not the greatest, and technically not that impressive. But hey, the time has come. The next gen version of Rust is here. So it just sounds cooler than current gen. Well, we are in the current generation, just to clarify. So Rust is an open world survival game, 100-player servers, where you go about and you die a lot. I was gonna do a whole joke where I got up there and be like, "Hey, you're finally awake." So you take a rock and you find other rocks and you smash those rocks and then you get items and then you build stuff and you make cooler things, and other people kill you. You build stuff like that, you know? Not like me, where I'm just in a bit of a depression quest situation with my sad rock, and as you can tell by opening up my inventory here, I look a little sad. At least I've got some underwear, although it looks a little sad. Anyways, the results here are great. We've got a few different graphical options. We've got some incredible quality of life improvements, the render distance, the draw distance. Much better here. In general, the game looks way better. Before it looked kind of silly and empty, and now you can actually see like grass off in the distance. And the trees look pretty good. And like the environmental stuff, like the rocks and everything look nice. The water looks good. It's a very, very clean update to Rust. Like actually genuinely quite awesome. He sounds scary. I will hit him with my rock. It was a bad idea. I thought I could take him. Oh, here we go. Hey you're finally awake. So yeah, you kind of go. Usually there's other players that kill me. It's interesting that it's the animals today. The boars will kill you too, by the way, if you didn't know. Could you please die, Mr. Boar? Okay, you're just embarrassing me here. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I had that coming. Mr. Boar was minding his own business. And, you know, I decided to be problematic. That's on me. So anyways, yeah, this is great dying in this way because it shows you a bunch of different areas of the map, which is great. But yeah, no, seriously, this is a very, very good quality of life improvement to the world of Rust. If this is something you've been playing or something you want to get into, it is remarkably upgraded for this particular offering here. Like, really, really cool. What? Are you serious? I didn't deserve this. Yeah, this is Rust, alright. So we've been playing on the quality mode here. So quality mode is a 4K resolution at 60 FPS. And I think as you've been kind of seeing, visually, it looks great. It runs smoothly. There might be like a little performance drop here or there, depending on how crazy things get. But for the most part, this is a fine way to go about it. But this game has some seriously cool visual options that are present within the settings. Like, genuinely fantastic. So there's an FPS limit you can have on or off, which is super cool. And then there's blood, and there's FOV, so you can change the FOV. Now, if we do want to change the actual visual settings, we have to go into the main menu to do that. But there's streamer privacy, there's voice chat settings, audio settings, lots of little cool things that are available here. So we're just gonna, can we save this one? I think we can leave and add server to favorites. There we go, that way we don't have to wait like 20 minutes to like reload into this bad boy. Because we're just wanting to change the different settings. I know, I hate when games don't have like the setting you can just change automatically. It's such a pain, but this usually loads fast enough that it's not a problem. It's really taking its time. Really taking its time to get into the main menu. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Rust Console Edition. Let's sign into this bad boy here. We're not in a rush at all, Console Edition Rust. No. Take your time. But yeah, we've waited quite a few, I'd say, years for this update to actually come out. Didn't even know it was coming. So then we've got performance, and then we've got balance. So we're going to now do the performance mode. Well, we should do it maybe one step. We'll do balance. We'll do it one step at a time. Blood on, of course. I mean, why would you want blood off? FPS limit off. And creation effects and stuff, which is cool. Okay, so we got balance mode. Play Rust. History. let's rejoin. That way we don't have to re-download what is like here. So some of these servers do get wiped, so your progress might get destroyed. That's kind of just like the world of living in a, you know, situation in a game like this where it's like a online multiplayer game that's always evolving and changing. It's sort of like DayZ, where it's like you just assume eventually your character and all your work's gonna vanish, and that's just part of the situation of playing these games. But yeah, no, it definitely makes a big difference though for the servers too, just like loading in and getting into them, and that big improvements I want to say across the board for this version of Rust here. Spawning world, I still have to do the 7,000 load thing. At least I don't have to do the big download thing, I guess. In theory, this should be a lot quicker. I could edit the video and cut this stuff out, but I think it's part of the Rust experience. Waiting. Yep. Waiting. But this is a brutal world. It's not friendly. People will try to kill you. Like, other players will try to kill you. A little prefab warm-up. Oh, come on. And then, like, you know, there's NPCs out there that will try to kill you. And, yeah, no one is really friendly in the world of Rust. But if you work hard and you gather resources, you can craft things and find stuff to survive. And then you go into, like, dangerous bases to find lost hidden secrets or die of radiation. And, you know, there's so many things. Mostly it's just like a death simulator game. I find you just die over and over in this game. Like, I've streamed it before and stuff, and I've definitely put in some time on this one, and it's just like, Rust is so hard to get into and stuff like that. It's pretty brutal. So, this is the balance mode, like I mentioned. So this one is 1440p, but goes up to like 120 FPS. And it's not bad. It's actually really, really fluid. Feels great. You know, assuming, again, you have a TV that supports it, and again, YouTube doesn't support this sort of high frame rate technology, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, I can even like record ad and everything. It's just like, yeah, YouTube's just lagging behind. Someday, perhaps, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, this mode looks really good. Quite visually good looking. Just ignore all the downloads of these 4 billion games I got going on. Can I come in here without everybody shooting me? Well, this looks like a friendly place. Yeah, when I played Rust back in the day, everybody just, like, instantly kills you, and it's just like a straight-up depression quest, but, these guys don't seem that bad. Maybe they've added some things that are less depressing. little city areas. But, no, they've... You're on a horse? Oh, this game is quite something. So anyways, yeah, I know, like, I think he did that just to make sure I wasn't gonna, like, start striking and attacking him. But this game is filled to the brim with, like, weird situations and stuff like that. And it's kind of cool that it's finally getting upgraded in this way. Like, I genuinely kind of thought it was just eventually going to be Left 4 Dead. See, this says Rust, if you can get past the fact that it's a V and not a U. We got this. There we go, we're getting some items. Give me the good stuff. What about you? Can we break you open? Aw, that's depressing. I thought we'd get something better. But yeah, it was so funny playing this, and it's like, you try to gather resources to craft things, and it's just like, people always kill you. My favorite was doing a stream, and I did all this work to like build up like a little base. I had like a whole shack, I had some items, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish my stream. I got my full stream time in. It was fun. I'm gonna record a review video of all the stuff I worked towards afterwards, which I think that review's on the channel. And then I came back after 15 minutes, like I literally ran up to just grab some food, take a 2-second break, and then like somebody had literally waited till I was done playing and then stream sniped me and destroyed my entire base and took all my stuff in 15 minutes. They wouldn't even let me respawn towards my base because they didn't want me, like, I don't know, because it's like built into this game to prevent like raid battle protection stuff, I guess, or because somebody was in the vicinity of my house I wasn't allowed to spawn in. I was like, this is ridiculous. That was my experience with Rust. Is just emotional turmoil and sorrows. And the island, it's pretty big. There's different biomes. So it's like, part of it's snowy, and then it's like harder for you to live here. Like obviously, like the snow area, you kind of like freeze to death. So you have to like build up in order to like prepare and handle certain situations. That way, you're not just like, kind of running in and just doing whatever in any situation. You actually need to be, equipped for the particular setup that's going on. Kind of bridges players' skill levels too in doing that. But in general, this is really quite an impressive improvement. Like even the way they handle like the pop-in is a lot smoother. It's quite less noticeable, if that makes sense, as far as like seeing things in the environment kind of popping up, which is super, super cool. Like seriously, I am quite happy with that. Can we do anything with these rocks? I can make a rock. How much rock do I have? I thought I picked up rock. I got metal ore. Lots of metal ore, which does absolutely nothing for me. But yeah, no, if you put in the time, you can get killed and lose everything and be emotionally disheartened. It's one of those games that's just kind of like DayZ, where it's like the rugged survival of it is kind of the appeal for people. And there's like different servers you can have, like so you could be in like perhaps like a friendlier thing, or do your own setups and things, and there's different setups for different types of people and how they want to play the game. Oh, we can make another rock. How exciting. Can we get some wood so that we can make like a, an axe or something would be great. But yeah, it is kind of funny though, just like playing this game after so many years and just being like, oh yeah, I remember the pain. At least I'm not dying as fast. I swear last time I played this, it was just like a bunch of people just like, I'd spawn on the beach and I'd get like killed, and then I'd spawn on the beach and get killed. And then I'd find bodies on the beach of other people that weren't playing, and then I would kill them because, they killed me, or other people killed me. So like it's kind of a circle of life sort of thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of how I took that in. But yeah, it's a ruthless world. It's definitely not friendly. Alright, let's back out and do the third option. I should have probably honestly spent more time in the basic quality mode because of the changing of the visuals between setting to setting, but whatever, it is what it is. So, like, I would personally recommend, like, if you don't have a high frame rate display, just play on quality mode. Perfectly fine. You're not gonna have a lot of issues. But, like, if you do have the capability of a high frame rate display, I think the balance mode is kind of a very easy option to go for because you get a higher frame rate. It's not like a game though where like competitiveness really is a problem, if that makes sense. Like it's not like you're doing like a high octane shooter game where you need that performance level, but it's pretty cool that it exists within the game. So I would say, I think getting the higher frame rate, like pushing towards 120 with the balance mode there, is really awesome. So it really depends on your type of TV and what you're kind of looking for. But like quality mode, I really think for the majority of people that are just like, 4K 60 TVs, that mode's great for you. It's like, yeah, sure, maybe you'll have a drop here or there, but like honestly, it's the way to go about it, I would say, for that. And then if you do have the fancier TVs like myself, I do think the kind of balance mode is really nice because you get a decent resolution. It's not like, perfect or anything like that. As far as like, being a full 4K, but a lot of people, they're totally fine with 1440p. And then you get like a high frame rate, like up to 120 FPS. It's not like always 120, but like when you get to that high of a frame rate, I'm like, a lot of people not really noticing at that point, right? Like it's becomes more negligible once you get to the high frame rates, unless you're doing like insane competitive stuff or whatever. I'm glad that's downloaded. Lots of games downloading. It's nice to have internet that doesn't suck. I feel like I worked my whole life to have a decent level of internet. Is there not, like, the red marker? Am I collecting any wood from this? I am. Sorry, I'm very confused. Usually there's like a red marker, and then it like tells me where you can optimally get your wood. But I'm not seeing it, unless it's higher. Maybe we'll go for a different tree. There we go. See, the red mark allows you to get your stuff better. So anyways, this is the quality mode. So the like resolution dips a bit more, but you do get... Yeah, no, this is the performance mode. So you get... let's go for this first. And we'll get that going. Great. So lower resolution, high frame rate. So this is 1080p, and it goes up to like 120 FPS. So this will be pretty much, you know, mostly 120 FPS. Which, if you want like a perfect high frame rate, I guess this would be an option. But I really don't think this is necessarily like personally needed. But you know, you do you. Right? Like, whatever fits your particular settings and your desire for Rust, you know, go with the option that you feel best fits your interests, which is kind of nice. Could we get... Is there, like, a weapon I could make, potentially? A bone club. I have no bones. A machete. I need metal. Can I make a wooden spear, perchance? Okay, let's collect some wood then. And then we can make that. Regardless though, we're getting a way better version of this game. It's like a generational improvement. I think you'll be very happy with what we've got here and blown away by the experience. If you're a previous Rust player, obviously this is massive. But like, if you're a new player coming to Rust, it just makes the game a lot more bearable from like a modern technical standpoint. I'm actually surprised there's still so many of these like... Is it already broken? Anyways, I'm so surprised that there's so many of these like games that have long-term support and long-term updates, and they add like skins that you can buy to, and they don't like keep updating them. Wait, was I using... I was using my pickaxe instead of my axe. Wow, I am a fool. Yep. No other way to say that, but yep, I am definitely a fool. Wish I would have realized that that was happening. How am I not hitting that? Even the red X looks way better. This is such an improvement, like, quality of life-wise. I'm actually just floored by this. Yay! Can we make the spear now? The spear of freedom. Okay, so now I gotta remake my pickaxe because I'm an idiot. Oh, that is embarrassing. You know what? It happens. Like, honestly, sometimes you make, like, bad choices in life, and you get what you get. Why can't I hit you? You're such in the way. I'm a bit worried hitting my toes. Nice. Okay, now can I make this again? There we go. We got this. So we got a spear, we got an axe. We got another pickaxe coming. For no reason, you know? Totally did not mess up embarrassingly bad. There we go. Cool, so spear, pickaxe, axe, and now we can live and thrive in the world of Rust. Whatever the case is, I'm sure you'll be pretty pleased with the improvements. I think you'll have fun if you're a returning fan. If you are a new player, good luck. You're gonna die a lot, but some people love that part of the game. They find it interesting, they find it intriguing. It keeps them balanced and everything like that. And yeah, no, I'm quite happy with it. Good visual improvements, good quality of life improvements. The game's looking good, it's playing well, it's smooth. and just excellent results out of this update. That's exactly what we want to see.